Zdravo svima, moje ime je Milan Nikolić, ja sam učitelj tema Transcendentalne meditacije i sa mnom je danas Emanuel iz Engleske i on bi volio da podeli sa vama svoje iskustvo sa Transcendentalnom meditacijom. Hi Emanuel.
Hi.
Can you please tell me where are you from?
So I'm from the UK, in a town called Skelmersdale, where there's a group of European Siddhas. There's a community that's been established since 1980, and I grew up there. My parents were some of the original founders of this community, and my mother founded the Maharishi School of the Age of Enlightenment in 1984 in our living room, and it's now a government-funded school, and it has a long waiting list, and it's got one of the best exam results in the whole country.
So your parents are also TM teachers?
Yeah, my parents learnt Transcendental Meditation in 1968, and they were on one of the first teacher training courses in Switzerland in about 1972.
And when did you start with your TM practice? You were a child, as I heard, when you started.
Yeah, my mother taught me my word of wisdom when I was 4 years old, and my father taught me my sitting down technique when I was 10 on my 10th birthday.
Can you please tell us a bit your experience when you learned your walking meditation when you were a child? Do you remember a bit? It was a long time ago.
It's a long time ago. But I do remember learning my sitting down technique, and on the first experience of closing my eyes and going within, I had this incredible tumbling feeling of sensation that's stayed with me for 30 years or more.
Does TM helps you in your daily life?
I
Do you feel it helps?
It's probably the most grounding, the most helpful, in the sense that no matter how busy your mind is or how stressful the day can seem, we've all got the tools, and the Maharishi, Jai Gurudev, gave us the tools and the practice to be able to go within and transcend all the boundaries that make us anxious or confused, and it allows us to center ourselves more purely once again.
You said Jai Gurudev. What that means?
Well,
can you please explain that?
Gurudev was Maharishi's teacher, was his guru, and we say it as a mark of respect for keeping the line of teaching and paying respect to the holy tradition and the line of teachers.
From where the teaching came? Huh?
Well, the teaching comes from the Vedas, and Maharishi and Gurudev were from India. Yeah, it's from the Vedas. It's ancient knowledge passed down through speech and listening, and it's not always written, but it was always from master to pupil.
To disciple. Very nice. And can you please tell me, is it difficult to practice TM?
TM is so natural and so easy, and such a beautiful technique. It's not a concentration or a contemplation technique, which some people think that it's really hard to learn to meditate because you have to really concentrate on a sitting position, or you really have to concentrate on a word or a thought or something. And Transcendental meditation is just a really easy, natural technique of quietening the mind and quietening the body to subtler and deeper experiences. So we transcend the relative and experience pure intelligence or pure consciousness.
Does it require some special sitting position for the practice, or?
No, people like to sit cross-legged or in lotus position, but you can sit comfortably. You can sit comfortably if that's sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor. There's no strict rules other than to take it as it comes and just be natural and
And
easy.
where you can do it? Can you do it anywhere, or is there any
You can
certain
go,
place?
you
If
can,
if it's loud or sound or something, is it disturbing the meditation?
well, Maharishi always said that sound is no object. So you can be anywhere and just shut your eyes and go within. And that's the beauty and the simplicity of this technique.
And how do you feel after the practice? How long you meditate? For how many minutes is your TM practice?
Well, a normal basic TM practice is 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening. And always, regardless of how busy my day has been, I always feel more relaxed and calmer and revitalized and re-energized. So if I've had a busy day and I meditate at sort of 5 o'clock, it re-enlivens me for the evening and stuff. Maharishi said that transcendental meditation is alike to dyeing the cloth. You've heard this,
Yes,
you know
yes,
this.
yes.
And so
Very familiar.
when you dye the cloth, you're
in the color.
in the colour,
Yeah.
you dip the cloth into the dye,
Yeah.
and you're
And you take
diving
it-
within
Uh,
to pure consciousness, pure intelligence, pure awareness.
yeah.
And then if you hang it out
On
on the
the-
line,
On the
the
sun.
sun bleaches throughout the day. The sun bleaches the colour, and the colour fades. And so in the evening we dive within, we dip the cloth back into the dye. And over time of this dipping the cloth and putting it out to the sun and dipping the cloth and putting it out to the sun, over the time it comes colour fast. And so we dive within with transcendental meditation, and then we come out and have action in the day.
By repeating that process.
Yeah.
Diving in and going out in activity, diving in and going out.
Yeah, it's beautiful and easy.
Also, in your area, when you live, many people are practicing TM, and even in the schools they are practicing TM.
Well, there's one school of transcendental meditation. It's called the Maharishi School of the Age of Enlightenment, and it's just like any other school with normal lessons, except with the addition of meditating in the morning before they start their lessons and meditating in the evening before they go home. And they have another lesson which they call SEI, Science of Creative Intelligence, and they learn about the environment and different doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Milan can explain to you what that's about, but how that relates to the environment and to your body and to your food. And they learn about pulse reading and health, and they learn about Ayurveda, and they learn about all things that integrate harmonious living in life. It's a complete system for harmonious living.
Is there any more schools in the UK which are
Not in the UK.
not in the UK, in some other countries?
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
not.
And then obviously there's the MIU in Fairfield, Iowa, in the States, which has university and schools and
And so we met here in Romania, you and me. You're coming from
UK. From
I'm coming from
Skelmersdale.
Serbia, and here we met so many
So
different people from
we've-
so many.
We've had an amazing time here. I wish that I could stay longer. I've been here for 1 week, and there's been Germans and Swiss, Italians, Serbians, Croatians, two beautiful people that have come from all the way from Japan to share in this amazing experience. And the age range is from young people to old people, and you would never normally put this whole group of people together. It's incredible that we're all here from very different backgrounds, from very different ages, from very different countries, and yet the one thing that unifies us all is this beautiful knowledge that Maharishi gave us, transcendental meditation, and which is the foundation of all the growth in our lives. So despite where we come from, we're all unity in one from this very, very subtle foundation of bliss life.
And would you like to recommend TM to people who didn't start yet? What you will say? Like, Is it worth it to try? And there are different opinions about
I think that TM is fundamental to proper right functioning for human beings, and it doesn't matter what religion you are. It's not religion. It doesn't matter what religion you are. You can still follow your own faith, and this will facilitate and support your own faith by giving you a way to go within and experience your truer whole self. And apart from that, in very, very simple terms, it's just a simple technique that reduces stress, that increases creativity, and enlivens your being and makes your alpha brainwaves more coherent. So, regardless of any faith or belief, it scientifically has beneficial effects.
Thank you, Emmanuel. This was a very wonderful interview, and it was a real joy to meet you here and to spend some time with you.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Hvala vam svima što ste gledali ovaj video. Ako vam se sviđa, podelite, i ako budete željeli da naučite tehniku transcendentalne meditacije, možete da se prijavite i da dođete na besplatnu